Hello everyone. How's it going? Everybody doing alright tonight? Kyalami. Pitch black. In the rain. Because why not? You know? Why the heck not?
Archie, how you going, man?
Hello, gentlemen.
What's going on, brother?
How's it going?
What are you doing?
I don't know, just about to put the setup in for the first time.
Nice.
What? For the first time?
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Not in the rain race.
See, 28 guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we have...
Not
how many...
in a rain race. We supposed to
How
have
many
more.
reserves?
There'll be more DSQ. There's still like about 6 or 7 reserves. So
Yeah.
these guys
that's
are the
what I
ones
thought.
that haven't submitted their stat pages though. So
Yeah, yeah. That's
the
why I
only
put the...
thing keeping them off.
That's why I put the reminder out, mate. To new or old fucking guys. You just...
Oh yeah, we had one.
In the chat, man, that I put the reminder out to everyone. You know,
Yep.
read all the rules. Read all the rules. Yep.
Asking questions just like now. I had to let him know that he's probably not gonna get into next week. Or that he
Read
wasn't
all the
gonna get in.
rules. Fucking, if you're unsure, fucking ask one of us prior to the event. You know, and the reminder. We can't do anything now. There's nothing we can do now. So don't expect us to, you know, fix something for you while we race. You know, it's just, there should be, you know, pretty much no Discord chat about, oh, I can't get in or I can't do, well, too bad. We're racing. We're not checking Discord to, what's the name? So it's a reminder.
Next week. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just a reminder, a friendly reminder that remind pre-event. So 2 days out from an event, then do it. When you sign up on that day, then check with the fucking console fucking admin, hey, listen, can I get in? Not 10 minutes, 20 minutes before saying, hey, I've just signed up because I can do it. You know, on round 5, I've just signed up. Who's reversing back up the pits? They're going to get disqualified. Who's that, Grilly? Oh, good on you, Grilly. You're going to get disqualified,
Not
brother.
Mr. Grilly, Mr. Rules.
Yeah. Yeah, Grilly. Yeah, Mr. Rules, man. He just reversed up because he missed his pit box. He's reversed back.
Come back.
He's trying to come back.
Hope that doesn't happen to me again.
If you keep reminding them of those, if you keep reminding them with those things, they'll eventually learn, man. They'll eventually pick up because you keep saying, hey, listen, fucking...
once you made the announcement, a couple guys already put their time in as soon as they seen it. So obviously, as soon as you know what I mean, guys just got to be reminded.
You've got to remind them, man. I think that's one of the things that George, I think, told me a long time ago about admin and that. And the patience that you have to show and the constant reminders. He said you can't just put up a post one time and expect everyone to read it. A lot of people won't even fucking read it, yeah? So you've got to post it like anything up to 5 times within a couple of week period or over a month, and then they'll pick up on it, yeah? Then they'll understand, okay, he keeps posting this, you know? And then if you're not sure, then you just make sure that you thumbs up this thingo, right? And then you get a gauge of how many guys actually read what you're saying or how many guys just skip over it, you know what I mean? So because you make them fucking thumbs up it so they've actually read it. So then there's no excuse when it comes to, but I didn't know, man. Like, you know, this dude put a ticket on me for doing that, man. And
I feel like we've stopped doing the like race day announcement thing where we did ask everybody to thumbs up the announcement to make sure they heard. I hadn't seen a lot of people doing thumbs up anymore.
No, because we leave it to a lot of it to their responsibility as a fucking adult to make sure they're doing it. Like we're not their fathers or mothers having to remind.
We can ask them to do it, but they still probably
no. And you would get maybe about 30%, 40% of guys the thumbs up that anyway. If you check them all off like an entry list to how many thumbs up that. One, it's more work having to do that to check everyone do it, and then you've got to go back onto the Discord and then start disciplining everyone saying, listen, if you don't start doing this, we're going to start penalising you. You know, it's the same as the drivers meet. Some guys just don't turn up. There was that dude with Motor never turned up to one drivers meeting until we started saying it's fucking mandatory you turn up. Yeah, if you don't turn up, then bang, we're going to start penalising you. You know, and then they did it. When there's the threat of a penalty over the top of their head, then they'll do it, yeah? And even then you have to remind them before you start implementing the penalties for drivers meet, you know, because they still don't get it. You know, some guys just don't get it. You know, they just want to race. That's it. They don't care about the other shit, you know? I knew there was one dude, right, that I knew... Yeah, Matty. I know, mate. G'day, brother. Yeah, I know, mate. It's I have an attitude as well sometimes about it. If I've posted it, you should read it. If you don't read it and you forgot to read it or whatever, that's not my problem. Yeah, that's your problem for not reading it. You know, like that dude. Oh, who was that new dude that we signed up? Or fucking who asked about it? He DM'd me saying, no, not Volt. The dude. Yeah, no, not him. The other dude. There was another dude in the chat.
The guy that was in the regular chat. He was in the
yeah.
Asking about yeah, that's the one I was just talking about.
Yeah, not Volt that messaged me
not
fucking.
Volt
no.
Already,
yeah, no, he was already good to go. The other dude that said, "What's the drivers meeting about?"
Yeah,
you know
what
I mean.
Guy,
so that dude.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Read like, none of the messages above.
Nothing.
Yeah. Hey, I can't get in.
Yeah, like, nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? Let me tell you why. That's why I posted the reminder about it. Well, there's nothing we can do for you if you don't read the rules, all the formats, the procedures, submit times and data if required in a reasonable time frame, not like when you want. Not into round 5 of a series, of a fucking series, telling us what's on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty lean, you know. As long as you get it in before I put that entry list in, you'll be on. So
that's what I mean. That's what I tell everyone.
I don't see it. There's nothing I can do with that. Once the entry list is on and we start, there's no reset unless we have to reset.
Every week, 2 weeks, every week we go through the same fucking drama with some dude miraculously being able to sign up to a fucking series 5 rounds in. You know, but the 5 rounds previous he couldn't. You know,
my thing is they sign up and they don't read a damn thing. They sign up and don't know nothing that's going on.
And then just because they expect it. That's it. Where's the password, man?
Yeah, where's the password? Yeah. How I get on the server?
Yeah. There's 2 dedicated channels for such information. Yeah. They'll go straight to the console chat and then just throw it into the chat. Hey, what's the password? I can't get in. Realistically, I think there was a time, and I'm going to want to say, I want to say that there was a time that posting the password and the server details in the chat was fucking a no-no. You know what I mean? So because anybody who's anyone could just jump in. You know what I mean?
They probably were using like a certain tag at the time.
I think so.
Driver tags,
yeah, I think so. Like there was some rule back in the day where that if you asked in the general chat or in the console chat, right, for the password and the server details, if someone give that out that was an admin or wasn't what's the name. They got talked to, because I remember posting it back in fucking one of the first years I raced with ARL. I remember fucking trying to be Mr. fucking helpful and posting the fucking, when somebody asks what's the password and what's the name, and he wasn't even signed up to the series. And I don't know whether or not this was, I don't know if this was the days before SimGrid sign-ups or what. Yeah. So there was anybody could just jump in. Yeah, it was
like password, you could just hop in.
Yeah, and it was a locked. You had to be. You could only have access to the channel, right? If you signed up, If you didn't sign up, you didn't have access to that channel, So, and I think the rule was, you couldn't go posting the password or server details in the fucking in the chat, because then we'd end up having like a public lobby style race, and especially I think for guys that I think we kicked out as well, like guys that were friends of theirs that say, hey, listen, this is the password and the fucking details for ARL. Just jump on. And even though they've been kicked out, they could jump on and cause fucking mayhem in one of the races and shit. I remember a few times.
We had a guy that almost did that. A guy that changed his whole name, made a whole new profile and signed back up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
They caught him at the last second.
This is the same dude. Yeah, this is the same dude.
They'll go to some crazy links. You never know. Alright, let's see what an AM time is looking like around here. The AMs have been dropping out, surprisingly. AMs are usually the biggest.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
We barely got one.
Didn't we start with a bunch more?
I want to say that we had more.
Yeah, I have like 5 AM reserves though that just need to show me their stat page and they can get on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The pro 10, class 11. Surprisingly has been the strongest class all season. We have like 16, 18 pros.
Skates in my chat, right, saying that Prince making it easy for the pros again, less rain during the pro qualifying. Just kidding.
That's a wet track. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
It ain't gonna help us not one bit. It'll be wet.
I think that I think that you need to just compensate for the temperature and the fact that it's going to be wet, and there will be a dry line that will appear, but won't be so much of a dry line, being that there's 29 guys on track. You're going to get somewhat of a dry line, but at the same time, it's still going to remain wet. But 29 guys going over the same patch, roughly the same patch of what's the name, even though it's raining, a dry line will appear. Yeah, somewhat. So you'll have to take that into consideration as well, and your fuel, because you could run with a full tank. You can run the whole race with a full tank. So you use a bit less in the wet, so you could lighten up the car or fucking make the car feel a bit better with a bit more weight on it. That's what I'll be doing. The Mustang has too much torque down low, so it needs a bit of weight.
Yeah. I know that first gear kills on the exit.
Yeah.
To keep it from spinning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just hard to try and manage.
Yeah.
Three, 4, 5, 6. Did Bender make it? Let me see.
Bender's
I don't know. No, he's out.
He's dropping out this year. He can't stay up late like this anymore, he told me.
What?
Okay. No, he can't stay up late apparently, Mac. He's not going to do the series no more apparently, man. So
it's getting too late.
He's dropped out. It's too late for the old man. So
he felt bad because he's been one of the long. He was here before me. He's ran every series.
Just that one race last time went a little long,
Yeah, the 80
because it was longer, But I don't know, maybe. I mean, I guess we did move the time back like 30 minutes, didn't we?
The 30 minutes, I think that plus the 80-minute races, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He's in like close to Detroit or close. He's in like close to Chicago. I mean,
so that should be Central Time.
Yeah, Central
should
time.
Be my time. So it's not. It's only.
It's not crazy late.
8:23.
He is older though. I understand. He's like, he's
Mac. 60s, it is a bit of a shame, man. He's one of the regulars to the series. And because his pace is overall improving, man.
He was making his way to silver class for sure.
Yeah, he's making his way to silver quite quickly. So, yeah. See, again, a 49.05 from fucking Grilly, man, is pretty good, man.
Pretty fast. Houston is right there with him, though.
Yeah. So I want to say that our
these are like our top two. The competition is pretty good. They have like 5 or 6 guys that have a chance.
Yeah.
To win the
I want to say that us saying that those two are going to move up to silver for the next series if they decide to, will definitely move up. Yeah, definitely. And then there's probably I would probably take. I'm going to probably say about 3. Maybe 2 or 3 out of the silver class as well that need to probably fucking move up as well into pro class as well. There's a couple there that really need. There's a couple of guys that
some are ready.
Skate is one. Neil Wright is another. Right, there's 2 of them straight away. That's a load of shit, Skate. You did so. I was there in the practice server when you fucking setting times, mate. So don't tell fucking porkies. Yeah, I'm going to say there's at least 2 or 3 guys.
Garcia's been doing pretty good. I bumped him up from AM to start this series. And he's been killing it.
Unfortunately, Skate, it's the way of what the progression of ARL is, mate. You know what I mean? And it's not going to hurt you. Like we've told you 1,000 times before, it's not going to hurt you to race in pro, mate. You know what I mean? So, at all. It's a natural progression. You can come and race Squirrel, man. He'll fucking love it, mate. Archie would love it, mate, if you come and race with him.
You have to make up the eval races.
You've got to make the
race will set the pace.
Yeah, and we'll know if you're sandbagging as well. So don't try and sandbag, Skate, on the eval race fucking for next season. Because you're the number one in our opinion. You're one of the top 3 that will be moving. Neil Wright, I'm sandbagging. Yes, we'll know, mate, if you're sandbagging. We have your times. Data doesn't lie, brother. Neil Wright's another one as well because he's been going really well. Yeah, and some of his times as well have been really impressive. So he was in here the other.
Driver.
Yeah, so he was in here and Garcia as well. Yeah, 148 is 148. Look at that. So Rolex again. There's 2 or 3, but like we've said, Rolex is a bit hit and miss. He can have a really good round, but then and then during the race something can happen that he ends up just screwing the pooch on it. I don't know, man.
Top 3 are right there. That's pretty.
Yeah,
pretty competitive.
And I want to say that Bender would be probably 4th or 5th there in that lineup.
In the middle.
Right in the middle, right there somewhere as well. Just because of his Porsche Cup fucking outing, you know. So.
And he had that monster Bentley, I think. Was he driving the Aston?
I think he was driving. No, actually, I think he changed again. I'm not sure, man. He's very change underwear really fucking frequently type of a fucking car fucking choice, mate. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the Bentley, other times it can be the Porsche, or other times it can be fucking the Aston Martin, or fucking You really don't know what he's going to choose from season to season. So, but whatever he does choose, he puts a lot of what's name in it, and I won't deny credit where credit's due, man.
Hell yeah. He'll still be around for Sundays, I'm sure. He'll still be on track.
it's his fucking progress has been fucking really impressive to watch, man. You know, like and even racing with him as well. You know, I mean, he does take that what's the name move, the safety move, to run his own race and gets right out of the first lap shit and tries to avoid all that and just run his and just try and find his own pace and run his own race and that kind of thing, and then see what happens, you know. But usually he's been fucked over by somebody, or he gets hit, or fucking something happens, man. And I don't see a lot of tickets. I don't see him submitting a lot of tickets either. He's old school like that. You know what I mean? Like, unless I think there's something that really makes him irate.
Unless it's egregious,
egregiously done.
Him off,
then he'll chuck it in.
I don't even think I've seen a ticket.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think I've ever fucking seen in my time him ever submit a ticket. You know, I think there's been one submitted on him. Right, I definitely think that I've seen tickets that have been submitted on him in his earlier days of racing and that. But recently... And for the last, like you, I don't think I've seen one in this modern, what's the name? So I'll be, it's sad that he doesn't, that he can't do it, man. Because he would have made 30, would have been 30 guys who would have had for a fucking Tuesday. So, which is always fucking, that's a good thing. All right.
Let's see what happens tonight.
Yeah.
Is it gonna rain the whole time?
Yep.
Yeah, it should be a steady rain. I think I looked it all up after you guys were talking about it the other week. So I think I got it locked in the right way. Should be this type of rain, no harder, no less. I know it says less on the thing, but I don't feel like it's any less.
Archie, I sat through I was in
plus again.
I sat in here yesterday. Did you do some practice yesterday, Prince? Yeah,
I was up there yesterday.
Yeah, so I think I was in here when I sat through the whole server until it booted. Yeah, I sat through the whole practice, quali and race, and it was pretty much the same throughout the whole lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I just had it on, and then every couple of minutes I was looking at it as I come in and out of my sim room, man, and I'd just check it. I was just sitting here seeing what the temperature did, what the fucking wind did, whether or not it just kept raining like it did, and then I'd go out and track, have a look, and had a few dudes just popping in. Had that fucking Kowalski, he was in here, and what's the name? I think Rolex turned up. Yeah, and Rolex turned up. Brush Tully turned up. I think Eyelash was in here, I think, as well. Dave was in here as well. So there was a few that popped in and out just to see what the server was doing, I think. But I just sat in the pits most of the time and just watched the weather and watched what it did as we progressed through, and it pretty much stayed the same. That's why I just mentioned to Prince he should maybe save this one in his memory bank, so to copy and paste this one if we need another similar race like this. Like conditions, this one would be perfect, because he did a really good job of keeping the rain consistently going throughout all the sessions, not stopping. It'll probably prove me wrong now, man, and fuck up and some glitch will happen, Prince, and then there'll be fucking no
I turned the randomness almost to the lowest setting, so it
to the low,
anything out of the norm.
It didn't seem when I kept. Yeah, that's what I mean. When I kept going out in the practice and the race sessions and that, like for 2-3 laps, and just come in, and it seemed exactly the same. But you could see that also that if you ran, 20 odd cars over the same spot in different fucking intervals, that you'd probably end up getting a drier line, not dry line.
You know what I mean? So I was definitely just more worried about a flooded track. That's what I did.
There's no puddles. Good, there's no puddles. The drainage here at Kyalami is all right because of its elevation changes, I think. It has a pretty good, and it's a newer circuit, so it has not bad drainage. You see that we ran over a couple of the drainage fucking pits where it would fucking spool up and pull up and that anyway. Like coming out of that, heading towards fucking Cheetah and that sort of thing, there's a grate in the road.
Any advice for rain setups? I feel like the thing that makes the biggest difference is like changing the toe.
Righto, Mac. I'll see you later on in the week. Talk to you on Discord, man. Have a good week. Thanks for fucking popping in, brother.
Pretty much the same. TC.
Really? Yeah. Well, I guess.
TC and ABS.
Do you run like max toe on the Porsche? Because I'm always running max in the front, like 0 on the rear. But I feel like the car handles a lot better in the rain if I like bring the toe way down to like negative like 0.15 in the front and increase it. Like toe in the rear to like.
Does it still turn in pretty good? Is it like
I don't know whether to attribute it not turning in to the toe or to the rain.
You know I want to say, I want to say that the tire wear on a setting like that, especially on the wets, would have an adverse effect. I think you would definitely start getting that yellow patches. Or those yellow tinges to the edges of the fucking tyre of a wet when you start fucking like max camber and fucking everything, or putting any camber or anything on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like the soft.
For the rain
it's
setup?
not for a rain setup especially. I wouldn't put as much. And
all
I don't
the
on the
Mustang. I've ever downloaded, like the camber maybe has been less, but camber's kind of the same. But then all the toe has always been less than in the dry. So I don't know.
Yeah, because because you're working on the blocks. You're not working on a smooth surface like a slick. Yeah, you're working on blocks of tread. Yeah, so it's going to affect it if you put any type of toe into the car, yeah.
But it did feel quite understeer, but I don't know what that's from.
The more contact patch you have with the whole wet, the better, yeah. That's the idea. So even with the camber, you need the camber to tow, right? And we know that they're bastardized setups anyway. They're not true to what in real life. So I believe that the more contact patch, and the philosophy of any racing principles, the more contact patch on the road in the wet with a wet tyre, the better, you know. So not so much the camber, more the toe, and the toe in and out that you decide to put in on the car. It will definitely affect how those wets wear. The model that they say that they took them off, right, was like the medium hard wet, yeah, same as the tire for the for the soft, yeah. So it's a medium hard. It's not a full soft. They're not full soft. They're medium hard, you know. So that's the kind of wrap your head around the tire model what it is. You know, first you need to know what kind of tire you're using before you start fucking around with anything else. So if you're working with a medium hard, then yes, it could do with a little bit of fucking toe, but not much. You know what I mean? And that would be only to excite. That would be only to excite the tire and heat the tire a little more. Yeah, but you could do the same thing by closing your brake ducts as well and heating the tire that way. You know, so it depends on how you want to skin the rabbit. You know. There's a few different ways you can do it, you know. So working off the model that it's a medium hard wet, then it needs a bit of heat to work. So instead of fucking around with the steering geometry of the car, then go to the aero of the car, which is easier to fucking adjust, you know. So then just close the brake ducts and heat the tyres a bit more, and you'll get more grip. It'll bite down further into the fucking through the wet and be able to throw out more water. Because it's hotter, yeah. The tyre itself and carcass itself is hotter. So, and the idea would be is that when you're in quali, because you're only a few seconds behind the car that's in front, they're ploughing through that water, so that hotter wet is going to do a better job when you're tucked in behind somebody that's ploughing through that initial water, because it's getting it's having to throw less water out and bite down through the water onto the road surface itself. That's the principle that I run off, is that, and it's a medium, because it's a medium hard. You know, same as our, what's the name? That's why when you punish, it's slick, it doesn't come back so well. Yeah, but it is savable. You know, you can get away with punishing to a certain point the slick tyre, and then if you ease off, it will recover okay. Yeah, but then if you completely fuck it, you fucked it.
Yeah. The track's not even wet right now, it's damp. Come on, Prince, we need more rain, man. We need more rain.
But look at the times, man. They're dropping out the arse of 147.7 now from a fucking, what was that, a 148 from Rolex.
I always used to use dry setups in rain. I'd never noticed.
That's pretty much
a lot of difference. That pretty much what you do.
I can't use the GOOO setups wet. So whatever their wet setup is, I can't use it never. Yep. So I always just take the dry setup and add the wet tires and up the TC, up the ABS a little bit. Usually that gets me pretty close to where I need to be.
Yeah. Well, I didn't experiment. I don't know if it's a wax screen or where it was, and I messed around with the tone camera, and I was like, this feels way better in the rain. Yeah. And I think it was better, but like it had to be like fully wet for me to be like faster than the other guys. Once it started getting, I think, damp, you know, it's like catching back up with me. Like the setup wasn't as good when it started getting drier.
I wonder, is that like, do you feel like it's certain corners, like fast corners or slow corners, or is it all the same?
I can't say.
I wonder if it's like a track dependent thing, maybe.
Could be, because I tried the same philosophy as Zandvoort, Sunday, and FRL, and it was terrible. Like I was getting my butt handed to me at first.
I think it's track dependent, mate. I think that you couldn't run the same shit at Suzuka that you could at fucking Bathurst. You know what I mean? No fucking way. I mean, like, similar in elevation and technical tracks, but there's no way known, man, that you could get a setup to work that doesn't work on those, especially if the conditions are rain, man, like rain, not damp, wet. The track's wet, not damp, because damp means the dry line will appear, which means that a drier setup will work on it, because it's a drying line. You know, you're getting a drier line, so you've really just got to keep the wets within the temperature range that they need to work in, and you can get away with that. Whereas, a dry setup won't work as well as what a wet setup will work in when it's rain, and the track's wet, and there is no dry line at all. No dry line. Because you're taking different lines anyway, and you're searching for fucking different lines to take anyway on a wet track than you do on a dry track. So you don't take the same line. You're searching for other alternative lines, because that line that you're taking smooth, it's been worn smooth. So you're looking for the grip. So there's no tyre, there's fuck all tyre marbles from the wet, yeah? So you can use the what's the name? There is marbles, but nowhere as much as what there is with the slip. Yeah. So you can go searching for alternative lines, and they work in the wet because there's more grip out there. But it's driver dependent. It's how you, driver and car and track dependent. Some guys just do better in the wet. Like Quitter. 146, man. A 146.
I see.
Fucking Christ, man.
She's on that bottom type level, like, if it's a girl, it might be a boy, but whoever it is, they're a pretty good driver. I looked at some of their sim grid races. They're up there.
So I'm a second off the pace. I'm fifth, and I'm set 1.1 seconds. Behind me. Hey, look, on this track, man, you gotta freaking, like, you have to avoid the curbs at this track a lot in the dry sometimes, but like, that's usually because, like, you can take them and brake on the curves, but if you push it too far, you get in the grass.
Yep.
But now here you want to use the curbs, but it's in the rain, so you just die.
Don't touch it. Stay away from the curves.
The idea is to stay away from them, mate. Yeah. Then fucking, what's the name?
Even and some of the exit curves, I'm like sketchy.
Yeah. It's definitely a big dry line for me.
Yeah.
This might end up being a damp race.
I hope not. Don't say that. I expected wet.
You made the setting, bro. As all the cars running up, you're just driving up. I can kind of tell on the windshield of the car, like the way the rain drops it in the window. It's not raining very hard.
I can tell by the tire temps.
Yeah.
That shit's burning up right now.
Yellow flag, be careful.
And I just killed my lap time. Come on. And one more go.
Goitus, Rush Tully, Ampero, all within a second. Just you two that are sitting outside. Outside the top 5.
Just can't get the car to turn like I want it to. Oh, Ampero. Putting the time down.
Yeah, he's in some global fucking shit now, man.
stepping it up.
He's stepping it up to some global fucking, what's the name? There you go, Brush Tally. For the Porsches. 146.3. Did him by 3,000.
Oh,
33,000.
Invalidated. Oh.
Preds P6.
That's all I've got.
Test Hub happy with P3.
Man.
Just outside of the second. And here,
Brush Tally. I don't know.
Can't get the car to turn.
Top 5, man. It's going to be close on this one.
I gotta make some tire adjustments. I use these temps for later.
Could be a real close one.
46.3. Like, I'm not that much faster than a 46 in the dry. Which is crazy. I guess 43, 42, but that's only like 3 or 4 seconds over a whole lap. Like, you'd think in the wet would be a lot slower.
That Porsche's quick though, man.
It seems like the Porsche got an advantage here. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Porsche's definitely. It's definitely, what's the name? Yeah, look at the rain. Yeah, sweet. It's going to be wet.
Good.
I felt like my car was faster on the last lap I did. I had way more fuel, but I spun and like overheated my tires. It was like in the 32s on PSI, but it actually felt faster.
Yeah, I was in 32s, but I was getting nothing on the exit. I was at least, I mean, I was pretty close to the times I've already hit though, so I don't know. And 46 is like the best, or 47 was the best I can do. Did I go light? SB, play it safe. Run with a couple of extra liters.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to be doing 46s in the race, man. I mean, fucking hell. I think traffic's going to play a big part. I think traffic's going to play a big part in this race too, man. Even for 60 minutes
early. Yeah.
There'll be, yeah, I think traffic's going to play a huge part in this race, man. Even over 60 minutes. Still a stop. There's still a stop. These are low fuel runs as well, man. Nobody's running a high fuel load on fucking quali. You know, so knock up to a second off the time at least. You know, so fast time maybe a fucking mid 47, you know, maybe even 48. Can't see Brush Tully doing fucking 46s in fucking what's name, except towards maybe the end of the race if he has to fucking do it. And he's got fucking room.
It takes a few laps to warm up. I've noticed that when I was practicing. Even you can start out your best, and you're still not. You'll get better lap times as the laps stack up. Mr. Lee sitting on the podium for silver, or the pole position. I think that's 2 weeks in a row for him. Volta and Skate. Be a nice little battle in silver class.
Looks like it.
Shoot, I don't know what to do with these tire pressures, man.
30 seconds.
I'm sticking with my originals that I was practicing with. I saved the other ones, but I'm not going to use them.
Yeah.
I'm going to hope it stays like this.
seconds.
What's that qualifying time from verse 2? Oh yeah, it's 46. So I get to turn the tire change on.
Yeah.
Pit stop. Compound wets.
Don't drive past the box this time.
My box is at the beginning of the pit lane this time, but luckily it's not that close.
It's like right when you come in?
No, no. Luckily it's not that. It's not as close as it was at Laguna. That was awful.
Yeah, I kept telling myself all week, like, don't fucking miss the pit stop. That shit was crazy.
Compound away.
Keep an eye on how aggressive JC's gonna start this race.
Yeah.
He likes to go for it early, so I might just wait and follow him through.
Yeah.
He tries to get at if he tries to attack Goyce there, which I think he will.
Gave myself a little more rear ride height to see if I get the car to rotate. See if that pays off or not. Come back to bite me in the butt.
Be careful with the
few starting from pit lane, man.
Uh-oh.
We got like three or four starting from pit lane, man. 5. 4 starting from pit lane.
What's up, Floppy? Dude. Flops are just complimented you, Prince.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, he joined the chat. He said Prince sounds like the coolest mother effer in the world. Just like he's a chill ass
I'm
dude.
Just low key. I'm just chill. That's all. Smoke a lot of weed. That's all that is.
Hey, you get along just fine with Flops.
Smoke a lot of weed and love the race. That's about it.
Smoke weed at the door.
Alright, let's try not to die in turn 1.
Right. Ain't raining hard, but the daggum, the spray.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh.
What we do?
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. I'm in danger.
We've got damage already.
I barely made it through. Oh my god, that was close.
I think that was
coming up the S.
I think that was Kita that got killed.
Oh man.
Me too, Torque. Me too. Taro got past me now. I got facialized and analyzed.
I almost killed Goyce.
Oh, did
you? Myself. Uh-oh, somebody's dying.
Oh, shoot.
Somebody just went off.
So, amp? Yeah. So.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You guys are crazy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Appreciate the sing from fucking 2 miles back.
Quintero don't mess around, dude.
No, he don't.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh! What are you doing, Quintero? Jesus.
No, 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 no.
Just don't spin on the curves. There you go.
Get it back to death.
Ooh. Too much sliding.
Alright, let's go race.
I want some slip in the traction control so it doesn't, or so the TC don't bind me down, but every time I just get on the power, the back end just wants to spin around.
Uh-oh. Imperial's going around.
Going again. Same corner left.
Going around. Yep.
What the heck?
Somebody low.
Oh.
Mr. Footbed.
Battle west and west.
Uh-oh. Car on the east side. Nothing on this.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm gonna have to flash lead and put him out of the way. gained a lot of time.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Ooh. Oh, oh, oh.
Don't do it. That was
almost
sketchy.
Almost knocked him into the back. Nice move, nice move. Bad line. Whoa.
Thank you, Mr. Bootleg. Goy spun out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where?
By the pit. Right by the pit.
Oh.
Pit
I didn't even see him.
He was right in the wall. Right
on the left or the right?
Facing the wall on the right.
Oh.
And he must have hit the dirt. not adjustment braking distance.
I'm just braking at like the 125 meter mark, you know, in between the 150 and 100.
I think I'm just holding them too long, because I guess with a drier track, the car's stopping way more than what I practice with. I know that.
Is it drier than what you practice right now?
Yeah, my temps are a little high. I'm only about 0.5 off. It's not crazy high, but they're a little higher than normal. But I could see the dry line on the track. I ain't had this in practice. I know that.
Really? I thought it was still pretty wet. It's wetter than it was in quality, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
What I'm learning right now is higher gears on my friends. And don't brake too late.
Terrell is right there, but I can't see. That's got to be better. Definitely raining more than now. Oh. I hope it picks up a little bit. I need something to help my tires out a little bit.
Playing with fire there. Who you calling stinks, Will? What you talking about? Uh-oh, getting disconnected. No! Don't do it! Oh! Was that just me?
Are you out?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it was just you.
Mother, son of a gun. Why does this... Why is this
two in a row. That's 2 weeks.
Dude. Like maybe me. I can't even find all the servers. Dude, this season is going down the tubes.
That's fucking garbage. Can you do like an internet test on it to
Why
see
is
if
it
the
choosing me? Dude,
connection?
I test all the time, man. Yeah. And my internet is fine. It's like I got almost a freaking gig down and up when I test, but the PlayStation throttles me for some reason. I'll test on my phone and be fine, like almost a gig down and up, but then the PlayStation will be like pretty close to a gig down and then not even like 50 gigs up or less. It's like, why are you throttling me so bad on the upload speed? But it's just doing it to me in this server with ARL. I'm not getting disconnected anywhere else.
That's the weird thing.
Did you put in a repair request for the server?
Not yet. I think I have to go through Sean Stewart or get Sean to put that in.
Well,
that would be the next step. That's like the only other option at this point.
Well, I'd like you to think about it. For some reason, it's only freaking happening to me. I don't know what it is. It was only happening to like some other guys before, and now it's only happening to me. Like, what the fudge?
I wish there was a way to fucking just track it, find what the issue is.
I don't understand. Such bull. Oh my gosh. It's like being freaking back on the like wireless internet.
Yeah.
Back on the freaking T-Mobile 5G.
Fucking suck ass luck. That's 2 weeks in a row though. That's the fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to officially ask that you do a repair thing and see if that fixes it. Because there's only so many times I can do a freaking a cache delete. Man, I've done it like I've done a cache delete and repair like 3 times in the past 2 months. Come on, just freaking disconnect me during practice or something. It's always during the freaking race. It feels like it's been the same time during the race too.
Close to the halfway point.
Yeah.
brother.
It's just, it gives me no warning before it happens. It just, everything just goes away.
I'd be putting me pre-order in for me PS fucking 6 Pro, brother.
I don't think that's gonna help. I think it's either my internet or
I reckon you got a fucking I reckon it's a hardware or software glitch. I reckon there's something wrong with the fucking what's the name, because it keeps happening, like you said, roughly around about the same time. So it can't be. It couldn't be. If your internet and you're hardwired, so you've done all the you're not that far from the fucking server itself. You're in the same country as the server, so there should be no reason why you disconnect like that. And roughly the same time in, about halfway through. So it's got to be something with fucking with the PlayStation, with your fucking console, man. Has to be.
Like I said,
I reckon it gets too hot, or maybe it gets too hot and it just fucking glitches out like that. I know, I've heard of, man.
Shouldn't, but it's been. I've been getting
when was
disconnected.
The last time when was the last time you opened up and cleaned it? When did you last clean it?
Probably about a year ago now.
Yeah. I would open it up and have a look how much fucking dust and shit's in there, man. Because I tell you what, if they overheat, I can tell you right now that I'm getting. I've got one
I mean, I've had it overheat and it just shuts off. It doesn't just kick me out of the lobby.
No, it could be something to do with that though. That part of the software or hardware, man. Because I got one for free, right? A PS5 for free, and I sent it to a shop for a friend of mine, Matty. Right, it's been in there for ages, right? So the problem with the fucking PS5 was that it was overheating, and the reason why is because it had that much dust and shit in it. When I asked the techie dude, right, this is what he said. He said a month, right? A month's worth of sitting around and sucking in dust, dirt, no matter where the PlayStation, whether you got it standing up or laying down, right? It has an effect on that liquid metal, the inside of it, and if it gets too much and shit in it, it'll start fucking cooking different fucking things in it, and that's what it was doing to this PlayStation. It was cooking different fucking parts of the PlayStation, the motherboard. So they've had to take it apart and fucking work out what's been cooked and what's not been cooked and what's making things glitch out, like the connection to your internet. Because it's your PlayStation that's connected to it, yeah. So, and there'll be a fucking some kind of CPU or some kind of fucking resistor or some kind of chip in there that does all that. And if it's overheated and it gets too hot, it's done. It'll just what's happening. It might be, and it sounds to me because it's the same time all the time. It might be something like that. It gets heated up to that point.
I don't know if it is or not. It just seemed like it was, but it may not be the same time.
Well, that's why the PlayStation's probably getting to a point where it's getting that hot, or it's getting to a temperature where then it does affect it like that, you know. And it might be okay while it's warming up, or while it gets to like a temperature warming up, but
I don't really get disconnected that often on GT7.
Nah, well,
wouldn't disconnect me on both. I have been getting disconnected more on GT7 lately.
Yeah, so there you go. It might be getting worse. It might be getting worse. Because I have the same internet for overseas than you roughly do, man. So my ping and lat's like lower than yours, and I'm in Australia. So how can that be so when when the internet for me is like, what is it, lat 78 and ping 183? It's a lat that makes you disconnect.
My ping's my lat's 74 and my ping's 36.
Well, that's the same as mine now, right? Lat 73, right? Ping 187, man. So it's the same thing. Yeah. So why am I connected and you're disconnected?
Yeah, it seems like G-Portal like picks and chooses different people it wants to disconnect. And I don't understand why, but I would do a repair request anyway on the server. But Will seems to think it's G-Portal. Will says it's always G-Portal.
Yeah, it's always fucking G-Portal.
Slaves to the freaking torch.
Fuck, you got eyelash straight on you, man.
Yeah,
young Mr. Nico. I see that you're fighting there with Dave. It's pretty close.
Trying to keep him back. Keep him peeping.
Well, I won't make this too difficult for you when you get to me, man. There you are, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Go for it. Yeah, no, go for it, man. Pretty stupid to race fucking 2 other fucking admin, man. When I've already taken me stop.
About taking mine right now.
Caught a bunch of guys way faster than him, but I'm 2 or 3 laps down. What laps you say y'all are on?
15 laps down to you. I just got to the pit lane. Yeah.
I'm on 13.
Got to take Charles to down. Yeah, we could get with in the regular admin channel. If Stuart doesn't know, one of the other guys like Joe or somebody should know how to get in touch with G-Portal. They've done it before. Once they can help us out, let us know which direction to go. We can reach out. Try to get them taken different ways down. But I think they've done that a couple times, but it hasn't been done lately, so. What hurt?
That's what I'm saying. And it's only happened in this server, in the Big Grid server. So.
The crazy thing is, this is technically our Sunday server. I switched the servers back at the start of the season. So the Sunday server is the Tuesday server that we kept disconnecting on. And like you said, we haven't had any problems on Sundays, but Tuesday is a different server, and I rebuilt the server after that. I don't know. Got to get them to take a look.
damage on the rear of the car. Faster cars approaching.
Oh, come on.
The end of this race about to be damp, guys.
See it drying up a bit.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
My pit box. What a race. I always keep a fan blowing on my into the front of my PlayStation while it's running. To keep the air flowing through it.
I've surprisingly haven't had any issues. And I stand my PS5 up too, so.
Yeah.
Luckily,
mine laying down.
I guess. I've never had all the issues everybody said. I have cleaned it up.
Yeah, way too much fuel now.
Yellow flag accepted. Faster car coming up behind, watch out. Faster car is approaching, watch out. Faster car approaching, watch out. Faster car coming up behind, watch out. Faster car behind you. Faster car coming up behind, watch out. behind you.
You know, I miss the days when the servers would just disconnect the whole lobby instead of one person.
Make it a whole lot easier.
It'd be more fair. It'd be more fair that way.
Rerun the race. Yeah, just rerun the race.
It's to the point where I'm like, I don't think it's fair to consider it like a mechanical anymore for that person. Like the servers are like singling out certain people to just disconnect them every time.
Like even when we go to the paid series, if a guy has like 2 disconnects, he's entitled to a refund for all the rip.
Dude, yeah.
There's no
I would say so. Because if your championship is ruined through no fault of your own,
exactly.
That's why it's hard to even want to do the pay to play series on here because it's such a common thing. But I know we got to.
It is a big headache. Because even if you like look it up online for hours and you just can't get a definitive answer on the why. A lot of people point to G4 though. A lot of people say connectivity issues, but there's no concrete like, hey, this is why everybody's disconnected from ACC. It's this reason right here. There's no common answer on it. Best we can do is send them an email and tell them to fix their shit.
And tell them to repair, fix the server, or give us a new server. I don't have these problems with the FRL SRC servers.
Right.
I don't understand. I think it might be good practice, like every month or two, just call them up and just tell them to fix it or repair the servers, you know, just so it gives it like a refresh or something.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they charge us anymore to do that. If it's something on their end.
I think it's just a simple help ticket. You let them know what the problem is, and then supposedly they go through the files, they go through the server, and they're able to see a lot more than what we're able to see. So they can find whatever the issue might be. But never done the whole process to know for sure. I'm just going off of what I see the other guys talk about in the chat.
Man.
Got a feeling as soon as I bring it up in the in our admin chat, all the PC guys are gonna say that's why you guys should come to PC.
Oh yeah, they're guaranteed.
Their first response. That'll be their first response.
They're guaranteed to say that. by law, they have to.
Hopefully, we'll get some help out of them. I'm sure we're gonna hear about it. They love shitting on console every chance they get. Ain't that right, Will? Will knows what I'm talking about.
And I want the fastest lap, but I don't think it's happening. Somebody's done set a fast one.
Or whoever. Yeah, Quita drove it all the way back up a second. Like, and remind you, she wrecked early on.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, he wrecked early on.
I'm back to 47.4, and that's not touching.
Jesus. I wonder if he cracked a 46 in the race.
For that.
I mean, he flew by me. He made short work getting around me. I didn't see him anymore.
I made it a bit harder for Quitter when they were coming back through the field.
Yeah.
Yep, I made it a bit harder for. I pitted before before he got by me.
The lap times he's putting up, he's like on a bottom type domination level of like being the fastest guy, without a doubt.
Looks that way.
You know? Yeah, even faster than JP or Bruce Tillery.
Yeah. They can keep up, but the consistency I've seen is like, I don't know. Crazy.
Keep having to slow down to let these slow guys get ahead of me. So
Des Stubbs behind me and he's in the lead, so.
Nice.
I know him and Brush Tully were going at it, so something must happen there. Because he's got a decent gap on. Yeah, well, he's got a decent gap now. There's no one behind him. I can't even see second spot. He's about 1.6 behind me, so.
You're at the top of the hill right now. He's got a nice little 15-second gap at least. Battle for fourth place. See if I can get.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Gosh, dang it. I just gotta ruin the. He's gotta ruin the fast lap. Ersting hasn't even pitted yet. I don't think they know what's going on.
He just out the Sunday drive.
Man, it was going to be a good lap.
I feel you.
Probably still
fighting for a championship.
P12.
Pretty much just wrecked that whole thing.
It's like my first two races went great.
Got that kick to the nuts.
If I'm doing a 46.9, the heat is definitely going faster.
Good place.
Dang it.
Good job. The best you could. Take it easy. Lead lap.
47.1, it wasn't enough. Oh, man. This freaking sucks, man.
Guzman. Fucking Guzman got the fucking fastest lap.
Really?
He finished in 7th place.
I'm seeing Brush Tula got it.
46.7.
I'm seeing Brush Tula got it at 46.6.
He just stole it. Yep.
Yeah, at the very end.
That's why.
Dang, I would have been 3 tenths off if I would have did the 46.9. Can't even take points away from these guys. Man, what happened to Brush Tula? He must have disconnected too.
Either that or he wrecked. One of the two. I don't know. We gotta figure this out. I'll see.
Freaking JP won it.
I'll post something in the admin chat to see if we can get some help.
Yeah, cause this is bull crap, man. I've had freaking.
This pretty much just wrecked your fucking championship, dude.
Yeah.
You were in first place pretty much.
No, I wasn't. I was like tied with JP exactly, 97 points. But
that's 2 in a row. Fucking drop around means nothing at this point.
Yeah, means shit.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Let's figure this shit out, though.
Yeah, we'll put in something with the admin and cop a bit of shit, and then I can move on from it from the PC guys. And
I know George knows how to do it, so hopefully he chimes in. He's the guy that I really want to get in touch with. I know he's done it.
Yeah. He'll be the dude, man.
Yeah. Halfway through the season, boys.
Yep.
3 more races.
This is halfway already? Oh, man.
It's a little more than halfway.
Dude, if this freaking happens next week, I'm gonna throw a dadgum brick through my monitor. if this shit happens next week.
Don't do that.
Nah.
You'll regret it. You'll regret it after we fix it.
I'll just throw the PlayStation away and get a PC.
High racing, here I come.
They do have the same issues there. If the bot name's fucked, it's fucked. It's just that they have a few more tools.
I don't think
at their fucking disposals.
I don't think people on the PC use G Portal.
Nah, hell no.
Nah.
They have their own stuff.
I mean, I know
the only one that has problems that I've heard of is like LMU has a lot.
LMU has, I know.
Updates, they have certain issues.
Yeah.
But and other than that.
Oh, sometimes iRacing has glitchy shit happen to it as well. Yeah, when they do the same thing. When they fucking.
I know they get a lot of netcode issues where the random ghost bumps and shit like that.
Well, yeah, but at least you don't get disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I mean,
there's nothing you can do about that.
I mean, like, if there's a bump, if there's a bump and you end up killing everyone, your race is pretty much done anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Plus the penalties and all the shit you're gonna cop. Yeah, like I keep saying, man, they can send a fucking man to the moon apparently, but they can't provide decent internet. There's so many satellites and shit fucking buzzing around up there now, and and they can't get it right. I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Even when you're landline,
they still had some ACC like server help or whatever. Actually still help fix the problem.
What do you mean they don't?
Yeah, well,
or who doesn't?
ACC.
No, you put in a ticket. You got to put in a ticket and shit.
Like Kunos themselves, they don't deal with any of that stuff anymore.
Dealing with none of that.
No.
It's just it is like the game is what it is. After that last update, they're not coming in to patch or touch nothing.
No,
what I heard.
No, they're not. You're correct. They're not. Yeah, they're not.
Has access to the servers, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Not even 505 who helped create it, or any one of the creators will fucking touch it, unless they sell it. And I got told that they sold it. They sold the rights to it. If they sold the rights to it, that's different. So that means that the new owners of it could do that. So, but I mean, it would be smart for them to do it. Yeah, it would. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't think
because
Kunos would ever sell the rights to ACC.
I think they would, because I think it was. Let's be honest, man. It was a fucking shot in the dark that it was going to be this popular, right? Like they would have never known that it would have turned out the way the golden egg that it's turned into, right? So, in saying that, I guess that there'd be some part, and not everyone stays with the same company either. I mean, like, Kunos is a small fucking company. It's not massive, man. They're not like 505, or they're not like, the size of like fucking Rockstar and shit, where where you've got fucking so many guys working on it. These are just like, a few dudes, and that's why shit takes so long to get. So if they sell the rights, which I guess there's a money figure, man, that they'd be after. At the end of the day, it's money, man. How much do you want for it? So, and I guess if enough money was offered, there'd be a figure. You know what I mean? So there's always a figure. So then if somebody else bought it and bought the rights, then they would have the right to open it up and employ the services of someone like 505, who do a lot of creative shit and a lot of data input and shit like that to the games, and finish them off and polish them and shit like that. So that's what they do. So, yeah, you could see with the relationship, yeah, it depends.
Yeah, it looked like Brush Telly got disconnected too. He was leading the race when it happened. That fucking sucks.
He got the fastest lap.
Yeah, he did. I wonder if he just hopped back in the server. That's why it updated towards the end.
Well, you can see through his fucking thing, man. Through his, what's the name? So on lap 21, right, he did a 2 minute 35. Right, so that would have been his pit stop, yeah? I would have thought. And out.
It sounds like he made it almost to like the last 10 minutes of the race, or the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Well, his lap times don't reflect him being disconnected. Except because he would have had a lap time. If he got disconnected, there would be a lap time there of, what's the name, 27, 24. Let's just look through the laps. 32 laps he did. So
he finished a lap down.
A lap down, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was leading though. He was ahead of me the whole time. I know that.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So
what did I do?
He must have got kicked out. He must have hopped right back in and finished the race, but still kicked him. That's the worst part of this whole thing. Fucking,
yeah.
You can't do shit. You could work on crashing, you could work on driving, you could work on all that shit. You can't do nothing about a fucking disconnect.
No. I wish there was a way that you could. I wish there was a way that you could be able to prevent it,
Yeah.
But I mean,
I really wish we just had a reason. Like the same way when the game shuts off, they have that little report button.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to do that for disconnects and actually tell you, hey, this is why you were disconnected this time. This is why you were disconnected this time.
Yeah, it'd be good if there was even a G portal or whatever fucking message come up saying you were fucking disconnected because of too high a lat or a ping, or your CPU was too high or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so there was a reason. So. But, I mean, we've been dealing with this since PS4 days, man. Fucking disconnects and the reason why, and G-Portal and fucking... This random fucking shit, man. Whether it's... Because there's got to be a way of a process of elimination saying, well, it's not SimGrid, it's not fucking... It's not this, it's not that, it's not the game, so it must be G-Portal because it's a disconnection issue. So... Unless your internet's fucked, and you got a fucked internet. But then how do you explain that some days that you do and some days you don't? It's fucked, Like I haven't had a disconnect from any one of the races. Just that one that the other, what's name, where a DC twice or whatever. So, Yeah, it's fucking random. But it's always been random, though. We've always known that. It's like going to the fucking roulette table, the craps table. You fucking don't know. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to know, but you don't know. You don't know. Yeah, it's a crapshoot. You know? So, unless something comes in and fixes it and has a way of fixing it and has other options for servers and not just G-Portal. There needs to be other options for servers, yeah? Exactly. There's no other options for servers, then we're stuck with the one. If there's another option that is better or somehow is different in some way, yeah. I mean, it makes no sense why AJ's why he's disconnecting, because he's in the country where the server is. If he was in England, then I would understand that. You know what I mean? Because he's so far away. So what is it then? Is it you got a good router? You don't have a shit router, obviously.
Yeah, I got good. I just got good internet, fiber internet. So, I got 1 gigabyte upload and download speed, but my PlayStation throttles the upload speed.
But yeah, that's because it's a PlayStation. It always will kill it. You know what I mean? Like, your phone's a lot better than the PlayStation is, or even Xbox. You know, I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, the Xbox guys go through the same shit where they disconnect and shit like that. You know, so then what do you put it down to them? You know, like, even after the update that they got with that fucking issue and shit that was going on, they still disconnected more often than not. How many Xbox guys have we had? Like, did we have to fucking postpone a Porsche Cup fucking deal because of that? Or a race in a series before that? When they did the fucking update and that sort of shit, because there was no Xbox guys. So, and even now, some of them like tell me that it hasn't been fixed. Like, it's still sketchy. So, fuck, man, what do you do? Unless there's another option, which is not, and we're stuck with G-Portal and that's what we've got. You know what I mean? One would have thought that they would have, you know, made it a better system, user-friendly system for their customers. You know what I mean? So we can find the reason why that this happened. You know, that this was sketchy, or there was too much load, it needed to be rebuilt, whatever. But they don't.
I wish we had a reason to tell you something.
Yeah, a reason, something to work with. Yeah, so, and if that's the problem, then what do we do to fix it? What's the rectification? How do we go about fixing it? But they don't. You put a ticket in. I know that system because it happened with when I had running my own server and shit, and had my own one. You know, shit would go on in it, and I just think, why? You know, so you put a ticket in and a help request, you know, and it's the same generic fucking answer, mate, that you could get off anyone who's been experienced G-Portal for any period in their life, you know, or had to deal with them. So, and I'll tell you, there's guys that don't even work for them that know more about it, you know. So, especially guys at FRL, because they've been doing it so long. So they know. And they also have a lot of techie heads in that fucking league as well. So they also know fucking what's going on. They have a dedicated dude who just does that, you know. So, and whether it's because, I don't know what reason, they are sponsored by G-Portal, you know. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the reason, is they're sponsored by G-Portal, so they get some sort of special fucking dispensation, because I mean, I can join them and be the same as AJ, where there's no issues with it at all. I can run, you know, I might have a high ping and that occasionally throughout the race, or get some spikes and sometimes be a tiny bit laggy, but that you know, that's accepted. But for the main part, the servers are stable, you know. They're not.
I had a random disconnect a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember which server it was, but
yeah,
it happens like fewer and far between now. But
yeah, I know it doesn't.
I couldn't tell you why I disconnected that one. I don't even know why.
Look, before my recent ones, couple of recent ones, man, I haven't had one for ages. Yeah, touch wood, nothing's ever. I haven't disconnected at all, and I'm usually the first one to disconnect. Being here in Australia, connecting to a US fucking base server, so it's twice as hard, So, but there must be a reason. But I reckon ask George, reach out to George and see what they can do with see if he can help with trying to go about some help, because this is like the third time, AJ, that this has happened. Like, you've disconnected, like I've heard in the last month, at least 3 times. Whether it be not just Big Grid, there was another event as well that you disconnected from.
PlayStation. I mean, from GT7 lately, and like every time I get in a lot of times I get in the party chats with people. I've been getting everybody's getting the robotic voices and laggy voices and stuff all the time.
That's the stress
now.
On the net. Yeah. And it could be how many do you have? Heaps of, it could be the load on your fucking internet. Is there heaps of load on your internet when you're playing? I don't
think so, but I have so much. I mean, I got one. They told me when I got it, and it's 1 gigabyte up and down, and there's not a whole lot of stuff on. There's not a whole lot of stuff on the network. It's running the house and everybody's phones and smart TVs in the living room, but it's still not usually a lot of stress. I've also gone in the settings and prioritized the PS5 for the bandwidth.
Can you get a Wi-Fi extender through your company? The internet company? So I have Verizon over here. We have a modem that sits upstairs, and I had to get an extender and hardwire that with an actual internet wire that comes from outside.
Yeah.
I don't need a Wi-Fi extender because my PlayStation is plugged directly into the router.
Oh, you're right next to the router. Right?
Yeah, I got them to install the router and modem in my room, so I can plug straight into it.
Yeah, so there's it does the distance. If you're hardwired, it doesn't matter. You could run 100 meters of cable up in your roof and run it to wherever the route. It won't matter. It'll be stable as fuck. I had that same issue that you've got, Princess, because of the walls between where my router and my modem is and that.
Upstairs,
I had to get a Wi-Fi extender and a booster, and then plug my PlayStation straight into that
directly,
into that. And even that didn't help sometimes, man. It was laggy. But since I plugged it in, hardwired it, I haven't had many issues with disconnects and that. So, but I've got a really good fucking router as well. So my modem's it was 230-40 or something. So it was a pretty expensive one in the way of it wasn't just a shit one as well. So, and if you've got good gear, then there should be no reason. You can kind of track it back yourself to what it is. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I've got a good router. I'm hardwired in. It's not an issue on my end.
See, that's where I started looking at. It's got to be like G-Portal, because you can say the game too, but if the game is not affecting everybody, I lean more towards the server.
But then again, if he's rebuilt his PlayStation, and that includes the game, rebuilding the game as well, right? Yep. It can't be then the PlayStation, because he's rebuilt it 3 or 4 or 5 times in the last month. You know what I mean? Or a couple of months. So
I've only had to do it that one time, and I never had to do it again. So
yeah, I reckon it might be. I think
that would be the reason.
I think that you're onto it, Prince. I think it's G-Portal. I definitely think there must be something about where his connection, where it's just not, it's stable one to a certain point, and it must be just picking on him, sort of thing. But then again, we have had a couple that are Argy, with the way that they they've disconnected. You know what I mean? So there has been similar. I'm sure if we did some.
There's common guys, Bruce Telly, I've known as a multiple guy now at this point.
I'm going to say that either Rulax or someone else like that disconnects a lot. Skate seems to disconnect a lot as well. Now, I know Skate's told me a couple of times in the last few weeks he's disconnected time after time. So there could be something in that, just in that alone. That it might be just choosing these random guys just to pick on, and because they might be name related, it could be what's the name related, and what's the name of the weakest fucking what's the name, and they're picking on them. But it seems that way.
As far as not using the G portal help, the only other thing I know that I could change on the servers that I haven't tried is changing the physical location of where the server is at that we use. Right now we use East Coast based servers, but you could use Texas servers, you could use European servers, or you could use Australian servers.
Yeah.
So maybe flipping one of those may help, but I mean that's just a shot in the dark at this point.
Yeah, I think even if you changed it to Texas, maybe, I don't know, maybe it might work. You know what I mean? Like it won't worry me where it is, and most guys where it is like base, they won't know anyway. Where their ping might go up a little bit, but they'll just put that down to the weather. You know what I mean? If you have an overcast day.
And G Portal advertises as a worldwide, no matter which one you choose, it's worldwide connectivity. So they all should connect the same.
The same, that's what I mean.
More ping further out you are. But
I think if you connected to an Australian server in Sydney or wherever it is, I think it's Sydney that you can get one.
You'd probably be great.
I'd be nothing. It'd be nothing. But then again, all you guys would be up in the red. That would be just even worse for Archie, because he's just fucking. That even risks it even further if they're picking on him, and it's just something that's a glitchy thing with his PlayStation, his connection. Then they're just gonna pick. They're just gonna pick on him even first. He'll jump into the server, disconnect straight away. You know what I mean? And keep. I've had that happen heaps of times. So I can't even be in the server for a second. It's disconnected. So. But look, see what we could do with what's name with George, and see moving forward. See if we can get G Portal's help with it, because maybe it needs something that they need to look at. Maybe it is something in the what's name, because it seems to. It's not like. Well,
I wonder, do they have a Discord? I'm gonna look it up. I wonder if G Portal
look it up, man.
Discord.
I think they do, actually. I think I'm on there.
See if I can reach out on that.
I'm pretty sure they do, man.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure they would.
I'm pretty sure G Portal
these days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure G Portal do, man.
I'll try that out.
I know 505 has one. I know SimGrid has one.
Yeah, I know they have one. 505. I follow them in SimGrid. Yeah. Also, I forgot to tell y'all guys, if you haven't noticed, when y'all go to SimGrid Discord, you should have access to the admin channels that they have now. So it's like a hidden section that should opened up to you guys. That's where I could post, that's where I post the promotion for the series coming up. And then they also have their own admin channel where they help out the admins if you got questions and shit. It's pretty cool to look at.
Yeah.
Every now and then. But yeah, I'll get in there and try to message George and the guys tomorrow, tomorrow morning. See what they say. Give us some word on what to do.
Yeah, I think they'll know. George will definitely know, man, which way or what to do, or how to contact them in some way, and that shit. I know that I know Stuart might as well, but there's these new guys as well that have all joined the admin team from.
Oh, you see how many they got now? PC.
Jesus
they
Christ,
got a whole
man.
Football team over there.
Yeah, man. There's so many fucking new dudes, man. They're fucking hell.
Got 7 LMU admins, I think.
I know, man. I know. So one of them guys will know about what's going on. Somebody,
Zanotti, even somebody will chime in.
Yeah, somebody will chime in. And give us some shit about it. But and say we should. Yeah, let's close the console side. Everyone goes PC.
They'll be like, oh, y'all should just buy a PC. That'll be the
just buy a PC.
Just buy a PC.
Just buy the simple answer, buy a PC. Yeah. Or there'll be that fucking stupid Homer fucking gift that they use, come to the dark side with him patting the couch. Yeah.
Got a spot right here.
Yeah. Got a spot right here for you, all you boys and that. Not likely. Not likely, man.
I'm sure they're going to give us some shit.
But one of them will. I'm sure George or someone you want to. Yeah, I think so. So put in a help ticket, man, with them and fucking. But I think to reach out to G Portal themselves and try and fucking. Let's see if we can.
And see what they got up there. Maybe
and see it because I'm sure there's a help section on there, man, on their Discord that you'll be able to reach out saying this is happening. Why could this be an issue? Or is this been a raised issue? Because it's not like they wouldn't have heard of shit like this before. It's been years, man.
I mean, it's been years. I think there's been a known issue, but they've swept it under the rug so many times.
Yeah, they might just tell you the generic. Yeah, well, I think they might just tell you a generic answer as well, same as like any one of them big companies like Fanatec or anyone like that. Just give you a generic answer about fucking what's wrong with fucking what's going on. Something's going on. But
I know the last time they did it, they pretty much did that. They told them, hey, we looked through the server and found no issues. We reset everything for you. And you're good. Yeah. Pretty much that was it.
Yeah. That's a generic answer, man, to a issue, and then it happens again the following week.
Exactly.
And you just think, what did you do? You did nothing. You didn't know more than what I could do in the fucking in the app or on the website. You know what I mean? So let's see. But there'll be something, man. This would have happened in one of these guys' time that this happens to like somebody in particular. So I don't think it's a lone issue. It's fucked. You know what I mean? Because this could end up happening and fuck your championship, and like it will be a bit more difficult pay to play. You know what I mean? If you're getting constantly disconnected. But then again, there's nothing we can personally do except for as much as what we can do to reach out to them. So they have to know who G Portal are first to know what we have to deal through to get an answer out of them before, they get upset with the fact that they keep disconnecting, sort of thing. So they have to know something about, that side to understand it. You can't just fix it like that. It's not like we can reset the server, just reset it for you. Sometimes that works because there's a load on the Sometimes just turning your router off works, but most of the time there's some underlying issue with it. So, and there's a lot of code, man. There's a lot of code to each race that we have. There's a lot of code to it. So if everything's not exactly right, not saying that the server is, but if it's not aligned with something in somebody's fucking router, or it doesn't align, sort of thing, then they're fucked. They're gonna disconnect. Sort of thing. It's fucked. But if you don't laugh about it, man, you cry. You put so much effort into all your shit.
I know, that's the worst. Like, you practice, you get ready, you show up, you feel good, you start the actual damn race, and then boom, you just fucking, that night's over.
You can go through practice and quali and everything, qualify good, practice really good, and be right in the zone, and then bang, all of a sudden, fucking halfway through, 20 minutes into the race, you're done. And then have that happen 2-3 races in a row, And it's even worse when you jump back in and then it happens again. You're 10 minutes into the second time you come in and then DC. And you think, I swear I'm going to fucking kill something. This is not a hobby. This is just fucking torture,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kicking yourself in the stomach every time.
Yeah.